The Life of a Showgirl is out now. I thought it'd be fun to maybe go through some of the tracks here on the album of Life of a Showgirl and maybe share the inspiration behind each one.
Yeah, I would love this.
Is that fun?
So this is our podcast.
It kind of feels like, yeah.
I love this.
It's kind of like a loose...
It's like the second podcast interview I've ever done. I'm very excited. I
I'm
loved
honored.
the
Yeah,
first
okay.
one.
Yes, this is good. Okay, good. I'm very excited. And whoever, the other person's podcast you did, don't get mad at me, okay? Because there's room for two of us, yeah, to have podcasts. All right, okay. Opalite, let's start with that one.
All right.
Okay, let's start here. I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play it first, and then we'll talk about it. Here, let's give it a taste. You know the words already? Yeah, you can sing along. Go ahead. Oh my God.
Oh my God. The way they know every word.
Already. The best.
Oh my God.
Come on, wow. How do they know?
You got like 6 minutes to learn all the words and you've done it. That's
You know,
unbelievable.
That's kind of amazing.
Oh, that felt.
Everyone in the audience knew every lyric to
That was beautiful.
song that's not even really on the radio yet.
No,
That's wild.
This is beautiful.
Let's talk about Opalite. I don't even know if I know what Opalite is.
Opalite is man-made opal.
Okay.
So just like they can do man-made diamonds, they can do man-made opal, and I thought it was kind of a cool, it was like interesting imagery and a cool metaphor for life isn't always going to give you what you want. You're not always going to get your way. You're going to get your heart broken. Things are going to happen to you. Chaos will ensue. But you have to pick your own happiness. You choose it. Like, it doesn't always choose you. It doesn't always just show up knocking on your door. You have to sometimes make your own happiness, just like men-made opal.
Wow.
But it's like, but also there's also like gemstones in the chorus, like onyx, night. Now the sky is opalite, just trying to kind of put gemstones in the chorus to.
How do you come up with this? Like, do you just
metaphor
wake
going.
up in the middle of the night and go, Opalite?
Yeah. That's literally how it happens.
And you write it down?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's in the night, it's in the day, as well as the afternoon and the evening. All the times that I am.
Have you written something earlier today?
No. No, I am.
You're busy just
I'm
doing...
just vibing. This is
good.
the release week of this album. Like, I'm just riding this wave. It's like this song is exactly how I feel right now, and it's just kind of like amazing to hear you guys sing it like that. That was pretty.
All right.
Pretty great.
How about this? All right. How about wish list? Let's do it. All right, come on. By the way, I love this. Sing every song. You guys sound fantastic.
You really do. It's not just that you know the words, you actually sound gorgeous.
Tell me what the song's about, and I'll tell you what sticks out in my head.
Okay, so this song, the chorus, I kind of designed the chorus to be, and you gotta just like go with me here. You know in Happy Gilmore, when he has his happy place?
Yes.
And that's where he goes when he's really stressed out or the world's really getting him down. And he's like really like going through it.
Yes.
And he just goes to this place in his mind and that's his happy place.
Yes.
Like that chorus, I just wanted a chorus like that basically shows you what mine is and sounds exactly how mine would sound. Like, this is utopia for me. That's where I go when I'm stressed out. Wow. Is that fantasy?
And basically, all you want is you. That's your wish.
It's like, yeah, you're saying that to the person that you're with, like.
Yes.
And you're saying, that you want like this. You want to build a life with them, and you want it to feel like home, and like.
But that's what you do with your lyrics. You're such a great artist and a writer. And
Thanks. so sweet. No, thank you.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm that person, but I don't.
No,
I don't
are you
mean to be
kidding
that
me?
person. But
I
when you
love hearing
like
that.
basketball hoop in the that's
Yeah,
the one
you
that
know,
gets
like,
me. I
yeah.
know exactly where we are.
Yeah, like
and
I
that's,
learned about sports for this man. And I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. I don't want to do them, but I love watching them. I could see, you know.
Yeah. Someone doing them, yes.
Yeah, people do them. And
People
it's great,
do
and
them.
I'll watch them.
You will
do
watch
that.
them, yes. But you go for it. You
I
do
love
it.
it. Do
Yeah, I
the-
love it.
do them.
Yes, do that.
Do that.
Should we transition to Wood? This is Wood. W-O-O-D, by the way, if anyone's watching that does, yeah.
Yeah.
W-O-O-D, like wooden, yes,
That,
wood.
yeah.
Here we go. This is Wood. All right, now this great, all these are great tunes. By the way,
Thanks.
do you come up with tunes before for this exact song? Did you go? "Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na"?
No, so I brought this into the studio and I was like, I want to do sort of like I want to like do a throwback kind of timeless sounding song, and I have this idea about like I ain't got to knock on wood, and we would knock on wood, and it would be all these superstitions, and it really started out in a very innocent place. You know, it started out like I don't know what happened, man.
It went off the rails.
I got
yeah.
in there, we started vibing, and I don't know. I don't know how we got here, but I love the song so much.
It's perfect. It's perfect the way it is. Let's go into the life of a showgirl.
Thank you for the lovely bouquet. You're sweeter than a peach, but you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. And you're never ever gonna wait. The more you play, the more that you pay. You're softer than a kitten, so you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. And you're never gonna wanna.
Ooh, ooh. You got it. Like when you do that, you go, that's the ending. That's the ending. Like, oh, I got all on it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because I'd been writing this album to be around the themes of show business and a public life, and because honestly, we all have a public life now. We all are mandating our
Social
relationship
medias
with
and things
social
and-
media and social circles and gossip, and so I was like, I want to focus on sort of like the playful, fun, funny, humorous sides of that. And so we'd been dealing with kind of themes like that and sprinkling those throughout the record, but I had it in my notes, just, you don't know the life of a showgirl. I just had that in my notes written down, and I was just like, I gotta figure out how this fits in, and all of a sudden this song comes together, and the first thought I had was Sabrina Carpenter. You know? She's like,
She knows maybe.
quintessential showgirl.
Yes.
She is such a funny person. She is so tough in the right ways and soft and vulnerable in the right ways to be an artist
Yeah.
that is dealing with the kind of just absolute mayhem that gets kind of these artists get subjected to when you're putting out art publicly. And I was so happy that she wanted to sing that second verse because I kind of wrote it for her, the sort of like, she's just this like sort of like, she was a menace, the baby of the family in Lenox. Her father whored around like all men did. Her mother took pills and played tennis. I was like, I just know she's gonna have fun singing this. It's kind of her type of lyric. She
Yeah.
just loves to write like a clever little jab at
Yeah.
men.
Do you,
So.
is there many people? There's not that many people that you can actually relate to on this level.
I mean, that sounds sad, but it's actually like, you just kind of find your people. And even if it's not about relating to people, like I can't really relate to the pressure that Travis is under out there on the field. Like I've never had, 300-pound men running at me, trying to hurt me. You know what I mean? And the same way that I with Sabrina, I've never come up as a new artist in the moment that she's coming up, where she's had social media. Like I remember when someone told me about Instagram. And it was like on my second or third record. Like, so I'll never be able to relate to their experience.
Yeah.
We'll never be able to have identical experiences. But as sort of entertainers, one of our main jobs, I think, is to be a mirror for people. You look into the art we make, you see yourself back. The way you feel about our art has a lot to do with the life experience that you're having at this point in time. And that's why I'm so happy I have so many different albums. Like, people will come up to me and be like, I didn't get Reputation. I didn't understand what that was like. Now, 5 years later, it's my favorite record. Or, Evermore or something like that. And it is like the fun of it for us to create a mirror for people to look into. I definitely think that Sabrina and every other artist out there doing this can relate to that. So in that way, I do feel like we all can relate to each other.
Interesting. That's good. Father figure. Another well-written. We're good. All right, here's a little bit.
I pay the check before it kisses the mahogany grain. Said they wanna see you rise, they don't want you to reign. I showed you all the tricks of the trade. All I ask for is your loyalty, my dear protege. I'll be your father figure. I drink that brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil because my bigger. This noise girl puppet. Just step into my office. They'll know your name in the streets. Leave it with me. I protect the family.
Oh, come on! I protect the... Yes.
Man, like that song was so much fun to write. So it's like, protege, mentor, and the relationship between the two, right? And the power dynamics and sort of the idea that the power could flip and somebody could betray somebody. That's so fun to write. And this is written from the perspective of the mentor, to the protege.
Yeah.
But because I kept thinking about that scene in Succession where Logan looks at his kids and says, I love you, but you are not serious people. And I think about that scene constantly. I just think it's one of the coolest scenes ever. And I was like, I want to write a song that has that energy of sort of Logan Roy being like, you bit the hand that fed you, and you do not possess the vernacular to be doing this. But I also really have completely related to the protege perspective in so many of these situations, right? Like I relate to the younger one. Like
well.
when I'm listening to this song, like
Yeah.
even though it's from the perspective of the father figure character. That's why I like this song so much.
And you always find a way to go like, wait, did she just say that? Did she, rewind that for a second. Did she just say, deal with the devil?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's entertainment.
Yes.
It's my one job. But,
Yeah.
the spice level on this album is high.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think it's the spiciest yet.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. This one is Elizabeth Taylor, who... I love Elizabeth Taylor, but let's just play a little bit of Elizabeth Taylor.
I cried my eyes wide at Elizabeth Taylor. Tell me for real, do you think it's forever? Been number one, but I never had to. And I can't have fun if I can't have B-Y-N-Y. When Hollywood hates me, only as hot as your last hit, baby. Been number one, but I never had to. And I can't have fun if I can't have you.
All right. Another one. Another banger.
Thanks.
Elizabeth Taylor. Why Elizabeth Taylor? What is the
Oh,
connection?
I love Elizabeth Taylor. I love her so much. She is like, I think, the ultimate sort of icon role model that I look to when I look at somebody who had like immense pressure on them, was like extremely like scrutinized everything she ever did. She kept making more and more daring art. Like it's almost like the more polarizing people were about her, the more she just kept like doing even more challenging roles, taking bigger risks. And she's like out here like at the height of whatever, you know, scrutiny she may have been under and the height of her fame, she's like winning Oscars and not letting anything kind of stop her from doing it for the reasons she'd always done it. She was so funny. She used humor as like a device against sort of anybody who had like any of her detractors or whatever. Like I've done that with songs like Blank Space when people are like, oh, you're a man-eating serial dater.
Yeah.
And I just would be like, oh, let me write a song from that perspective. That's hilarious. So I think you have to be able to combat negativity with humor. That's my favorite thing about her. I just wanted to make a song that felt like as luxurious and glamorous as she was in sort of the verses and the bridge. We had a harp. We pulled out all the stops for her.
Harp. I love getting a harp on a track.
Yeah,
Come on.
she just.
Bring back. Oh,
Yeah.
she's just glamour and fun, and
Yeah.
I just love everything about Elizabeth.
Everybody should be obsessed with Elizabeth Taylor.
Yes. How about we do one more? Can we do Fate of Ophelia?
Yes.
All right.
All that time alone in my tower, you were just honing your powers. Now I can see it all. Late one night, you took me out of my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. Keep it 100 on the land, the sea, the sky. Pledge allegiance to your hands, your team, your vibes. Don't care where the hell you've been. 'Cause now your mind is about to be the sleepless night you've been dreaming of. The fate of Ophelia.
Ooh.
Those are the best. Oh my God.
All right, Fate of Ophelia. How did you come with "You're dreaming of"?
That was. Let me tell you the rush. Let me tell
It's
you the
great.
rush I felt when I thought of
It's
that.
great.
It was the same feeling that I felt when I thought of "Can't you see you belong with me?"
Really?
Yes.
'Cause it-
Sometimes when you
You're
like.
dreaming of. Oh, it's so good. I'm like,
So fun. It's just like, oh.
I love it.
Thank you for acknowledging that melody. Yeah, that was a big one
That's
for
a
me.
good belter, and it's like, yeah, it's just fun to sing along with.
It was so fun, and it was also just sort of like we wanted to take just like different tones of speaking, like almost different time periods of the way that people used to speak. Like there's certain like Shakespearean kind of ways of phrasing things and terminology, and like "'tis locked inside my memory and only you possess the key." But there's also like "pledge allegiance to your hands, your team, your vibes." Like we wanted to kind of blend like now and then and try to juxtapose those together in a way that hopefully works.
Yeah.
But I love this song so much. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of the video. We had such a blast. Just this whole process of this song coming out into the world, and I see people like dancing to it online, and they're absolutely crushing it.
Yes.
Like, it is unbelievable.
I've watched like 100 of them this morning,
it's
trying
amazing.
to learn.
It's amazing, and like it just is. It's so fun to have fun, and
Yeah.
I really appreciate you guys having fun with me.
We are. We're totally having fun with you. We're having so much fun with you. I can't thank you enough for always remembering me and coming back to the show, and for keeping it 100, which I appreciate that. Is that an Easter egg, by the way?
That's a lyric in the song.
Okay.
So yes. Yeah, so it's a lyric.
If it's a lyric, anything could be an Easter egg.
Well, it's both. It's both. It's everything's correct. You're.
I'll tell you what it is. And like you said, you nailed it already. It's fun. And it's fun to be with you. And it's fun. We are lucky to be living in a time with Taylor Swift in our life. Thank you. Love you, bud. You're the best. Congrats. Number one album. Congrats on your engagement. Thank you for coming to see us. Taylor Swift, Life of a Showgirl is out now. We'll be right back with more Tonight Show.